In Nepal, and being in a camp, it was terrible, and it's surrounded with all the fence and stuff, and you can't go in or out. American agency called IOM, it's called International Organization of Migration, which went in the camp, and they wanted to bring 60,000 Bhutanese refugees in the United States. So and then we were like, what a great opportunity to go US and stuff. And we just like fill out the form. It took us really like a long time, like 2.5 years to get all the paperwork done and do our medicals and all this stuff. And then in 2008, September 26th, we got here in America. We knew we were leaving Nepal, but we didn't know we were coming to U.S. or Vermont or like South Burlington. We didn't know until like the day that we were leaving the camp. Before we leave, I had like so many friends and stuff, and then when I had to leave, it was pretty hard for me to like leave all my friends and stuff. And then whenever I saw the plane the first time landing on the floor, I was like, whoa, what is this thing, you know? Like, what is this? Does this thing fly? Or are they gonna just roll on the floor and bring us to like Kathmandu or something?
So the Burlington area has a refugee resettlement program that has been identified. And what often happens is in a refugee resettlement identified area is groups of refugees will come together and they'll, let's say there's 100 of them, I'm just making up a number. It is not uncommon then for a second wave of other family members to then emigrate once those folks have found places to live, have found employment, and are settled. And so it richly diversifies an area, which is certainly true in the Burlington area, you know, in the greater Burlington area here.
They brought us to their house so we can have Nepali food and stuff. And then all the foods and planes, there's like, we're not used to at those, and it kind of smelled for us for the first time. After that, we just like got in the car and they brought us to one of the Nepali family. The first family moved to Vermont. They were our friends in Nepal, and they came over here, and we didn't know they were here. After 15 days of me being here, our agency people came to our house again, and I was like, we want a phone in our house so we can actually contact you guys and so on, and then the phone. And then they brought us a little track phone for like $9 or something so we can contact them in emergency and stuff. And then I keep calling them and I'm like, I want to go to school, I want to go to school, I want to go to school, you know? And then finally she decided to come and bring me to middle school here.
First thing we do is try and work on teaching them basic English skills. Now there's a difference between sort of everyday conversational English and educational English.
We didn't know any English. I didn't know any English at all in 2008.
My name's Heidi Western. I'm the English language learning instructor here at South Burlington High School. They kind of have double duty. They have to learn everything all the students here at school learn, all the content, the math, the science, and they have to figure out how to learn that in a language that they're not familiar with. There's language, and then there's also the cultural aspect of these students finding a new home, making their way, finding friends, and getting involved. And I think South Burlington students and faculty make them feel very welcome.
For the first time, I didn't know what was going on in school. I mean, really, the teaching style, teachers, obviously language, everything is totally different. Schooling in Nepal, it's very different. It's tough. It's way harder. It's really hard. Here, if it's a harder thing, they teacher try to make it simpler, and it's a lot simple, you know. But in Nepal, if you do your homework, if you don't do your homework, you get beat up by teacher next day. And if if teacher asks you a question and you don't know the answer, then you get beat up by teachers. And school are not like this here. Our school was like bamboo and hay, and then we have a little one chalkboard, and that's it. And then teacher write on the chalkboard, and then you like have a little copy, and then you gotta sit on the carpet for all day long. So you go to school at 8:40 in the morning, and then teacher comes to you like in one class there's like 54 students, and then you gotta be in the same class for all year long. It's a pretty tough situation there, being in a camp and in one of those school. It's pretty hard, but after I came here, it's just everything changed, you know. I want to go to college here. The first thing I always wanted to do was to be able to make friends and to be able to communicate with you guys and learn English and learn new culture, and those are the things that I learned pretty quick here. It's still something that I would like to think about, but now I'm into more like computer stuff. I'll probably end up being a computer technician or something like that.
And as we invite more diversity into our worlds, I think it really expands our understanding of what the world is like and what other people's experiences are like. And that really causes us to reflect on what our own experiences are like.
If you want to do anything here, then this is the place where you want to be. Like, it's, for me, this place right here, it's like my dream came true, you know. I always wanted to come to America and do good. And here I am in America doing an interview with you. Yeah.